we are just going through the list of Southern Poverty Law Center's domestic terrorist and hate groups.
Mm-hmm.
And
radical right-wing ones.
Yeah, radical right-wing hate groups. And the Black Panther Party is on that.
Yeah, Malik Zulu Shabazz is listed. And you remember this every time that you hear the report from like CNN when they're like, oh, well, the Southern Poverty Law Center has said there's a huge increase in right-wing hate groups. Well, they're including the new Black Panther Party in that.
Which is so funny because every book on the Black Panther parties from the 1960s all the way to today, they're called the New Left. It's the New Left. The New Left. The new radical left. And now suddenly the Southern Law Poverty Center, to be able to say how much the right-wing hate groups have expanded, they're expanding because they're putting people in those categories that don't belong there. Let me give you two examples. In this category is the Black Panther, extreme right-wing hate groups, the new Black Panther Party, and David Barton.
Same list. The guy who talks about the founding fathers and stuff.
Yeah, one guy's saying kill all cracker babies, or his group is, and the other guy talks about Thomas Jefferson and George Washington.
Same exact thing. Same list.
Do they have an explanation of how David Barton got on that list?
Yes, they do, actually. It's handy-dandy. You can click right on it.
Am I on the list?
You are not, although you are mentioned in David Barton's, which is a little disappointing, honestly.
Also, by the way, Cliff Kincaid is on this list, and he's a dangerous man. Dangerous man. Anyway.
He was named in 2005 as one of the nation's 25 most influential evangelicals, which right there
no wonder
is
he's
hatred.
A trained killer.
Yeah, trained killer. He is a self-styled historian who has acted as a key bridge between mainstream political right and radical right religious ideology. If there's nothing about David Barton, I mean, you can definitely admit that he's radical. The man...
And dangerous.
Oh,
he just exudes danger. Him in his red, white, and blue flag shirt. You don't see him coming a mile away.
Yeah. Well,
he just soon kill you. Look at you too.
Oh my!
You know, you just see
dangerous.
it. You just see that glint in his eye.
Yeah,
he's just on the verge of killing you at any moment.
David is the farthest thing from any kind of extremist I've ever met. I mean, he is.
I don't know. I mean, if I take the names out of it for a second. Which one said? Which one? I'll just give you a little example.
See if I can tell the difference between, let's say, the Black Panthers and David Barton.
This is because it's going to be tough.
Okay.
One has a religious education from Oral Roberts University.
Okay.
Which one is it?
Malik Shabazz?
No.
Oh, wow.
See?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. I mean, it's funny because I thought you might have a problem with that one, but let me give you another one. I'm going to mix it up.
Okay.
Just put switch the names around in a hat, and we'll come up with this one. Let's see. Who controls the media in Hollywood? Jews.
Oh,
now, which one is that?
David Barton.
No, it's Malik Zulu Shabazz.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised.
Who would ever...
How about another one?
Okay.
Kill every GD Zionist in Israel.
Oh, that's easy.
GD little babies, GD old ladies, blow up Zionist supermarkets.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, now think about it.
Come on.
It's a trick because
Take some time.
it was David Barton the
seems
first
so
time.
obvious.
Seems so obvious
that it's David Barton, but
yeah, I would say it's Malik just because you're trying to throw us off.
I'm going to stay with David
Barton. Really?
Yeah, you're not going to believe this, Malik Zulu
See,
Shabazz.
I knew he was trying to trick us.
Again. Dang it.
How about this? Barton's historic... Oh, crap, I gave that one away. Jeez, I blew that one. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Now, think about... We're talking about radical right-wing hate groups here.
Yes. Okay.
Is it David Barton or Malik Zulu Shabazz?
This is according to the Southern Poverty Law Center.
He is a former co-chairman of the Texas Republican Party.
I'm pretty sure Malik is from Texas.
Yep.
You're right.
He's got a lot of Texan values.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you, Malik.
No,
Zulu
David
Shabazz.
Barton. Oh, my gosh.
I can't figure out Stu's
Not
pattern.
doing well on this.
I am really screwing with you. Okay, how about this one?
All right.
If 3,000 people perished in the World Trade Center attacks and the Jewish population is 10%, You show me records of 300 Jewish people dying in the World Trade Center. We're daring anyone to dispute this truth. They got their people out.
I was just talking to David Barton about that the other day.
It's Malik Zulu Shabazz. Wow.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
Well, I have that right-wing extremist David Barton on tonight for a full hour on
my
GBTV.
gosh, you are a hate group then.
Wow.
Oh, of course I am.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to get a call from Cliff Kincaid, too, who's in his basement trying to plan the latest Cliff Kincaid hate, bombing.
He's trying to exterminate an entire group of people.
Yeah.
He doesn't even care who it is.
Yeah.
He doesn't even care which one. He just wants to kill people.
Or expose untruths. One of the two.
One of the two.
I can't remember what
forget.
it is. Yeah.
Here's one that you'll never get. Okay, now you should be able to get this one. Think about it, Glenn. Former Fox News conspiracy monger Glenn Beck uses this person to teach history at Beck's University.
Of course, that's going to be
Shabazz.
Yes, you're right. It is Shabazz. That one you got right. Yeah, it is.
Good job.
Yeah, by the way, that's coming up soon.
This is such a credible site when they say Glenn Beck conspiracy theorist uses this guy. Yeah, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. By the way, what Stu said there is so important. Most people don't even pay attention to what the Southern Poverty Law Center is, and they hear that, and they're the expert. They're the ones who are the expert on all the extremism here in
They're
America.
cited all the time.
All the time. Southern Poverty Law Center, Southern Poverty Law Center, Southern Poverty Law Center. And you'll always hear it. And Southern Poverty Law Center says that this extremism is on the rise. That's what this source is. They're the ones deeming David Barton. They're the ones, Cliff Kincaid, and they're the ones making Malik Shabazz
Right wing.
a right-wing guy.
Seriously, Glenn, and I asked this as a friend and a person who knows your family. Do you have security set up for David Barton coming into the studio tonight? Because this man is a radical right-wing extremist.
We're going to check him. We're going to dust him and put him in a one of those bomb sniffer things.
Oh yeah,
because he might have been around plastiques.
Maybe
it be 80% plastique. We don't know.
You also need to station snipers around the studio just to be sure he doesn't make a sudden move toward you.
You know what? I think there might be some snipers stationed around the studio aiming at David Barton. David Barton is coming under
he's under fire like crazy.
Under fire like crazy. I would ask that you would pray for him and pray for me on wisdom on this whole David Barton situation. Friendly fire and shameful friendly fire, and more than